Hey guys, for this video, I am actually going to be doing a movie I'm excited about. It's actually the Munsters, the new remake, and I'm kind of excited because, you know, I grew up watching the Munsters, and I loved it more than I ever did, like, say, the Addams Family. Monster Go Home was always a favorite of mine, and so when I heard that Rob Zombie, I know he makes the remakes of the Halloween movies, which are really dark, was doing a remake of the Munsters, I was kind of curious, you know, to see exactly, you know, what he would give us. And so I'm excited to see this. I won't lie. Yeah, let's just get ahead and start watching it. I do kind of like how they're doing the old feely, you know, logos of Universal Pictures.
You know, he's a zombie.
Indeed I am.
Hey, true or false?
Yes?
I hear you guys eat brains.
Why, yes. I do enjoy a nicely grilled cerebellum with a side of chips. The bigger the better.
Well then, Flute, you're safe.
Already, it's kind of reminding me of the Crypt, Tales from the Crypts.
I want to suck your blood. That's not right. I want to suck your blood. No, that's not it. I want to suck... Hello, kiddies. You caught me in the middle of my homework. Your old pal, the Crypt Keeper's a real believer in continuing deducation.
Snap to it. Chop, chop.
I get the feeling that some of these actors are in Rob Zombie's other movies. Fairly certain he does the, like, the 10th House of Corpse and all those other horror movies. Can't remember who this actor is.
Oh, the back! Oh, the back's out again! Oh. Come on, you little flying rodent. Igor, where are you? Igor!
Alright, Igor the Bat. Although he never ever turned into a human, he was only ever a bat.
I really think she's gonna fall for this fella. I know a love connection when I see it, and this is a love connection. And I want to tell you something about Orlok. He's not only handsome, he's a real swinger.
Is this supposed to be how Lily and Herman first meet? I do. I'm sorry. Having watched the, was it Nosferatu? The fact that they have him as her love interest, I can't help but laugh my ass off. I thought his name sounded familiar.
So I assume
but I
you
couldn't
are Orlok?
put it.
Yes, yes.
I couldn't
And
determine where it was from.
Yes, Lily.
Oh, so I noticed on your dating profile you only listed 2 hobbies, the Black Plague and Pestilence, which I thought technically were both the same.
Exactly the same. I love them both equally.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I love it.
I do like the fact that, like, he's too, like, old-fashioned for her. Because you could kind of, you know, see this as kind of a parody of, like, old vampire myths versus newer vampire myths.
Oh, he's a cute little fella.
This is Steve. He's a real cut-up. Watch out for his...
The fact he has pictures of all his rats. I mean, to be honest, rats are cute as hell. Despite the reputation they get. Isn't he supposed to be like an actual, like, relative of Herman's or Lily's? Is he just sitting watching old horror movies and laughing at how ridiculous they are? It's hysterical because I actually was showing, like, old horror movies to my coworker and she was just laughing her ass off the entire time because she thought they were, like, so ridiculous. She's not a horror fan, FYI.
go.
Me a child could trace authorities.
Shelley's body also lies in state at the Dewdrop Inn funeral home.
I'm assuming
Although
that's
it is
where they're gonna
unlikely
go.
that anyone but a complete moron,
And,
I do mean complete moron, would ever confuse these two men. I'm done it.
I was gonna say they're gonna go and try to get his brain, and ends up getting trying to get the genius brain, ends up getting the brother's brain, obviously. So the guy's name was Shelley. Was that supposed to be a acknowledgement of Mary Shelley, the original author of Frankenstein?
Herman Munster. Like the cheese. Like the cheese.
I am curious to see how they originally came up with the name for the character.
Take this in the proper spirit, but, shouldn't he be moving or something?
Let me guess. He's broke again.
He wants me.
The actress who does play his character, Lily, I think I probably know her. I just can't place her face at this time because she sounds familiar. But I'll admit, what's her name? Yvonne? What the fuck is her name? Man, she was so fucking hot. She'll always be like a crush for me, the actress who plays Lily Munster. You know, she actually does have an autobiography out. I need to go read it because I think it would be interesting. But yeah, I had a crush on her. I love the 2001 Space Odyssey music. The mannerisms are kind of spot on with this actor, but doesn't he have a British accent, the original Herman Munster, or am I just imagining it? He has some kind of accent.
I actually feel my brain cells dying. Eagle, change it.
Don't you dare touch that dial.
Is that supposed to be like the vampire thrall? You know, control people's minds.
You're the man!
I'm not looking for honey babies.
And, you know, originally I thought he was kind of a good, take on Herman Munster, but now it just feels like he's just doing his own spiel, I guess. I mean, if you're trying to, do your own thing, I guess, instead of just doing exactly the same thing as another actor did.
How do you keep a grouchy, old, broken down vampire in suspense?
I don't know. How do you keep a grouchy old broken down vampire in suspense?
I'll tell you later.
The fact that they have a Cher and Sonny Bono song in this movie. I love this song, so yeah. I already like it. They're really getting, boyfriend, girlfriend tattoos. They're presenting him as the thing, was it the creature from the Black Lagoon. He's not, monster. He's literally just like a star who plays in a movie. So, we literally have this, movie star watching his own movies. Oh, man. I love how they all are wearing, the plague masks. I don't give a fuck. What's his name? Wasn't his name Robbie or something like that? The robot that they made in one of the episodes.
If anyone objects to the marriage of these two wretched souls, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I was just gonna say, good luck.
I love those old episodes of Woody Woodpecker. Brings back such great memories growing up.
Hey, that sounded promising. What did they say?
We have a better chance of being struck by lightning while being attacked by a shark during a lunar eclipse. In other words, we have no case.
Well, considering how the dude's in prison, I probably wouldn't trust him. Is that why he ends up moving to America? Because they pretty much took the they were scammed out of their Transylvania castle.
Your wings.
Are you sure about this, sir?
Oh, so this is how he gets turned into a bat.
Preferably a tomb with a view. That would be nice.
Tell her nothing too showy. You don't want to be.
Just reading the newspaper article. Orlok eaten by a herd of rats, or horde of rats.
It's in our face.
Must admit, I do like some of the music in this movie. I can't remember what Rob Zombie looks like. I have listened to some of his music. I'm wondering if he appears in this movie at all. More specifically, this scene.
I love it.
Is it true you are looking for gainful employment? Because if it is...
He ends up working at a funeral home.
Have you fellas heard about the new glass coffins?
We have not. Are they successful?
Remains to be seen, Mr. Gaiman. Remains to be seen.
Well, why did I fucking laugh at that? So yeah, so that was the Munsters. The Munsters. Still, like, with the credits, I didn't recognize any name other than Rob Zombie. And like the end credits song, I'm assuming Rob Zombie himself kind of made up, or interacted with someone who made up the song about the monsters. So I did like how they kind of incorporated the original theme in like the very last scene. So I don't think they incorporated all of like they copied the entire like original opening scene from the Munsters show, but some of it. I thought that they, for some reason, I don't know, because I realized that they're making a Munsters remake, and that they were going to include Eddie and Marilyn Monster, and so I was like, kind of disappointed because I wanted to see kind of their take on Marilyn and Eddie. Marilyn especially because she was kind of portrayed as the ugly one in the family because she was like more attractive conventionally for humans. As for the portrayals of all the characters, I think it was originally more over the top than the original ones. I think of all three of the main characters, I think I like Lillian and the grandpa the best. Obviously more like modern, I think, kind of takes, but also like truer to the originals as well as kind of putting their own spin on it. Herman, I guess, was the biggest disappointment of, you know, if I do have an actual, like, you know, I'm displeased about anything in this movie. It's just more his portrayal, I guess. I did kind of like how we do something different other than original, in that we're kind of getting how Herman was created, how he met Lillian and fell in love with her, married her, and all that. So I do like that aspect. They do kind of do something different in that this is kind of like a prequel. So I'm not sure if they're going to actually create another movie with Eddie. It would be interesting. I'm not sure how successful this one was. I know it. I'm pretty sure it showed up in theaters. I didn't go and see it in theaters because it was one of those, like, you literally had to get it at, like, it was only in there for like a week, and once you missed it, then you couldn't watch it. Unless you could travel like 100 miles or so. So, my thoughts on this movie, you know, it isn't my favorite, but I'm also not disappointed in seeing it because of, like, I can now, like, kind of, I can appreciate, I guess, the original more for some aspects, and I appreciate this one as well for some aspects. So I guess that's my thoughts on this movie. So yeah, if you like this movie, give it a like, subscribe to get notification for all the different videos I'll be doing. You guys have a nice day. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.